Hello guys and welcome to Steve News. We've got more Xbox patents around virtual reality. We have VR being used to train robots. The Void having an exclusive Avengers VR experience from the people that brought us Vader Immortal, and trying to solve the Quest's horrible front heavy design and short battery life with one single product. So diving straight in, as in the previous news video I mentioned a VR add-on mat accessory that Microsoft had submitted. Now this time they have two more patents for motion control and a VR stylus. This doesn't point to Xbox actually having VR products or that Xbox will create VR support, but it does show that people at Microsoft are getting in the VR headspace, which could mean some work is occurring here. Let's take a look at the motion controller. The image just shows a cube with a forward motion, and on the screen the wizard is also going forward. So it could be a locomotion control pattern. This would be an issue if Sony were looking at using this for their PSVR 2, now they'd have to buy it off Microsoft. The article speculated that this could be more of a Wii situation, with one hand, like the knuckle controller, is used for movement, while the other is for action and motion play. Next is the stylus, and this to me doesn't point to Xbox having VR, it points to augmented reality. A stylus in VR doesn't need to be a stylus, but in AR it makes more sense for it to be a pencil utility, especially because the HoloLens is aimed at the workspace. It's been speculated this could provide gaming experiences on Xbox like the DS, but I'm not sure I believe that. But that's been 3 patents submitted around VR and AR, so now my interest and curiosity has peaked, waiting for E3 next year. Next is the robotic industry, specifically Toyota. They have virtual reality to teach their robots how to clean and complete household chores around our home. Oh no you don't, Hal!
And I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
The way they're teaching these robots is they get people to wear VR headsets and they become the robot, they inhabit it. So you can see and act through the robot's eyes and body. When teaching the bot on how to do tasks, they will repeat the tasks in multiple different ways, trying creative methods to achieve the same outcome. So when cleaning the side, we can try wiping slowly, perhaps just dust it, or using a utensil. The robot is learning via these means, so when it is approached by a hostile cleaning situation, it will know what to do. This is creepy. I wonder why they're trying to brand this as a cleaning bot when really this is going to be used for other reasons. The robots share their data among each other in a concept coined fleet learning, so they all learn and grow together in different environments, creating a more flexible and accurate learning. I can't help but think of iRobot. Just never thought it'd be Toyota. The bot is currently limited to what it learns in terms of its skills, as it cannot generalize and have cognitive abilities to apply what it's learned to different unfamiliar situations. The sad thing is this robot isn't for consumers, it's just a proof of concept, a POC, or as a friend once referred to POCs, as a pile of crap. We're one step closer to sitting on our ass all day long. This video is absolutely incredible. I'll put it in the description because you need to check it out after this video. Next is the Void's Avenger Damage Control VR experience has dropped. As we said farewell to Tony Stark, we've gotten a Sony memorial in February, the Iron Man VR, and now the people that brought us Vader Immortal, ILMX Labs, are teaming up with Marvel Studios to bring us a limited time virtual reality experience like no other. And if it's at the quality of Vader Immortal, this is great news. I just hope it's a bit longer. This is called Avengers Damage Control. You can take control of the Iron Man suit that's been designed by the Wakandians engineer Shuri. People have been hired to control these Iron Man suits to fight an unstoppable force that clearly becomes stoppable. You play in teams of up to 4 players fighting off against some familiar Marvel enemies. If you can find your way over to a Void event from the 18th of October, you can go try this VR experience out for yourself. Unfortunately, this is only available in the USA and Canada. So sad times for the rest of us. Hopefully after the events they want to cash in and bring this to all the other VR platforms for us to enjoy. Next is VRNRGY. Try and solve the Quest's limited battery life and uncomfortable front heavy design in one go with their counterweight battery pack. Anyone who has the Quest knows about after an hour your face and cheeks feel like they've gone 10 rounds of Tyson. Okay, an exaggeration, but still it's not comfortable. The Quest's battery life also only lasts around 2 hours from a full charge, so after or during every play session you need to charge the device again. This becomes very frustrating when a new game comes out and you just want to play, but oh no wait, the battery's low. This head pack claims to keep the Quest alive for 6 hours, tripling your playtime. The battery straps to the back of your head strap where the crown is to counterbalance the weight on your face. The battery is a Samsung Li-ion battery, so hopefully it doesn't blow your heads off. The battery pack is around $50 to $35 if you're interested. Finally, just a quick one, let's talk about Oculus and their path to world domination. If we go back to 2016 and look at VR, it just made its way into our lives, and Sony whipped out the PlayStation VR. And it sold millions of units. It really showed the demand, and the curiosity at least, for VR. They were the leaders, and they still are, but Oculus is creeping their way up. They now both share 70% of the virtual reality market in 2019 in terms of sales, and that's a huge cut. So perhaps this is why they were in talk about sharing content together, so they can partner up and rule them all. The Oculus market share has increased by 10% this year. They are dedicated, and after watching OC6, it's undeniable the passion and drive they have to making VR a success. So it looks like it's the battle of Quest versus PSVR. I think the next release of the PSVR will determine who will be the market leader, because it's been nearly 3 years since they dropped anything. So that's it from me, thanks for watching Steve News, a mix of info in this bag today, robots being trained using VR, an Avengers VR experience, a battery pack counterweight for the Oculus Quest, and more Xbox patterns. So remember to stick around for next time. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.